cooler temperatures than last year, as you can see from the frost on my hair. Okay, so much like how there's nothing going on right here, I'll explain why there's nothing going on over there coming up on the NewsHour. Well, Patrick, honestly, the trail here has been awesome. We have a lot of mushers starting to come in. We've had 3 so far. Would have you believed me if I said a touchdown wouldn't be scored till the 4th quarter before the Super Bowl started? We are live at East High School for our KTUU tailgate tour of the week. We're going to have more on this game coming up in just a little bit. Well, I'm back from my brief stint as a mascot to tell you guys Tailgate Tour 2019 has finally arrived. So hopefully a pep talk can maybe turn some things around for the T-Birds at halftime. The experience of a lifetime, and Pete Kaiser is your 2019 Iditarod champion. Huzzah! There is football to be played. And I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do besides, watching a football game. I even asked my photographer AJ if he wanted to play Go Fish. He said no, so I am playing solitaire by my lonesome. Got Dee Dee back here with me, but Dee Dee, we have other things to talk about. We've got 2 ladies in the top 5. Year's game is the only game in the history of the rivalry to go to overtime, and Palmer won that by 1 point. Whew. Guys, Tailgate Tour is hard work, but that is what we are all about here at Channel 2. We're gonna have football, hot dogs, all that and more coming up on the NewsHour. I'm just practicing my touchdown dances. But to answer your question, it's really hot. For Anchorage firefighter Ben Schultz, the past 2 years have been about long shots after experiencing a traumatic brain injury falling from a 100-foot ladder. Everyday activities like walking became mountainous obstacles he had to overcome if he wanted to get back to normal life. He got used to beating the odds, which just made him hungry for more.
Ready, go!
He puts in the work, he works hard, and he has fun.
For Ben Schultz, being told he can't do something is not in his vocabulary.
He doesn't see what he can't do, he just sees what he can do.
After battling back from his brain injury, he's an expert in long shots, especially when faced with an uphill challenge.
And the odds are 4% chance that you're gonna make it.
Those slim odds are for a lottery slot to run the daunting Mount Marathon race in Seward. And in true Ben fashion, he beat the odds. He's in the race.
And I've always wanted to be able to do that. And after my injury, I've kind of propelled a little stronger than I was prior. One of my main CrossFit coaches has applied for it every year for the last 4 years to no avail. And so he was a little upset that I made the first try.
So on a scale of 1 to like sea salt, how salty are you?
Oh man.
You're
like
not in Mount Marathon and Ben is.
Dead sea salty. So I'm a little upset, but you know what? I'm happy for him. I'll be cheering him on from afar.
Turnigan CrossFit, where Ben has been coming for the past year, is the main reason he says he'll be able to realize a dream this 4th of July.
It pushed me beyond where I thought I was capable of. So they have continued to encourage me and push me on.
To his coaches and fellow athletes, he's an inspiration.
To go from where he was to coming into CrossFit, changing his lifestyle, and now to compete in a race, which is considered one of Alaska's toughest mountain races.
Come on, keep fighting.
So Mount Marathon awaits. Will Ben finish? Don't forget, Longshot is his middle name.
You did what no one thought you could do. So that to me, it's just a major strive for greatness.
Spirits on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Now, his family's reaction when he told them he was running this race, they told him he was nuts. But if he made it into the race, he had to wear a helmet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what he's going to do. He's going to be wearing a mountaineering helmet to protect his head and braces to protect his ankles, just to even out those odds a little bit more. Some people would take a cancer diagnosis and take some time off. Now, if you thought Keegan would take that route, then you don't know her. Keegan has used this journey to appreciate the limits on her body and learned to cherish every moment.
It is dark. Whew.
There's one thing Keegan Randall won't let cancer do: slow her down.
My body's used to being pushed, and so I think continuing to have that little bit of challenge in there, it's a really good thing for me.
both mentally
And there's certainly times when I get frustrated, angry, concerned about the lifelong effect of this.
and physically.
So it just helps keep my body doing what it's used to, so it doesn't kind of like shut down and be in this world like, wow, what's going on? You're putting drugs in me, you're not doing anything. Ah!
Biking to and from each chemo treatment with the workout right before, Keegan fashioned a training plan for tackling cancer.
When I have my helmet on and I'm out there skiing or biking or running, whatever, I get to feel like my normal Keegan self.
But she admits she's not Superwoman.
I've had to change my expectations, and maybe I can't do as much as I'm used to doing. When I shaved my head, it reminded me of G.I. Jane. For sure.
Keegan focuses on what she can control instead of what she can't.
Maybe I don't have limitless time like I thought, but I'm going to make the most of the time that I for sure have, and that's today. And I think I am optimistic.
And she tackles this obstacle like a 5-time Olympian.
Yeah. But cancer is something that's never going to go away. I mean, it's always going to be kind of a threat there that, could pop up at any point.
She's fighting for her 2-year-old son, Breck.
I want to do everything I can to fight this because I want to be around for him as long as I can. And through this, the fact that I get to continue being his mom and doing all this stuff kind of gives me strength and that motivation to get through. So.
And just like in her athletic career, Keegan is confident and optimistic her training plan will get her to her goal. Well, the next step in Keegan's treatment is a lumpectomy. After that, a round of radiation. But Keegan already has her mind on another prize. She's told me she signed up for a few ski races this coming winter, guys.
That is not a surprise.
4 hours of daylight. It is time to play ball with the Midnight Sun baseball game.
Channel 2's Mk Burgess is hard at work at the Gold Panther Stadium as they get ready for the Midnight Sun game tonight at
There's
10.
a strike.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Well, Mike, road tripping has come to an end, but it seems to me like everyone kind of got to road trip with a partner. And, Rebecca had Hank in Dawson City and Chicken, and then I met up with Grant and Beth in Healy, but they're still there. I had to continue all the way up here by myself. So I brought a friend. But
MK, you're doing a fantastic job.
you're not really working very hard.
No, you're doing a great job. I'm
Okay,
just here to lend a little help, some support.
Blake, come on, man. You said we were going to work. You said you were going to help me out.
You told me we were going to play baseball.
Okay, well then let's
That's
play
why-
baseball. We have the Gold Panthers head coach Miles Kaiser here, and he said we could try out and see if we made the lineup.
That's why I'm
You
here.
wanna do that?
The truth is, I actually have something to tell you. I
What?
don't want to scare you, but I used to be a perennial Little League All-Star.
Okay, well
About 20 years ago, but...
let's see if you can still bring the heat
Wait,
then.
real quick.
What?
I don't know if that's your size. I brought something for you.
Did you?
Well,
What is that?
it's been 20 years, and I wanted to level the playing field, but I also think that bat is clearly way too big for you. So, something more your size. What do you think? No?
I think I'm gonna knock one out of the park and you're gonna eat your words.
You're making a mistake.
All right, we gotta make this quick because I'm sure these guys actually have to practice. Coach, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, Blake, let's go. And then maybe we'll see if you can hit a few balls.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Come on.
Ready? First things first. Oof.
All right.
Yeah, I was a knuckler. Oof. Bringing the heat. Bringing the heat. This is
All right.
just like what used to be the case when I was in Little League. Nobody could hit the
Just
ball.
throw the ball.
Strike three.
All right, man. Would I have made the team? Would I have made the team, Coach?
It's close. But I think I'd have to see more.
Coach, you
More?
looking for a starting pitcher?
All right. Come on, Blake. Let's see.
This is where the beanball happens.
So, Blake, I haven't pitched since second grade softball.
Oh, he's
So,
gonna
are
need
you
a
ready?
helmet.
I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to pitch very well.
Oh, there it is. I called it right.
Okay, so Blake gets awarded a free base on that point. So it seems like Blake would make the team, and I should more report.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Well, Coach, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. Guys, we're going to have highlights tonight at 10.
I didn't get the...
You know what? You got awarded a free base. That's what most people would dream of, so I don't want to hear it.
You take
All right, Blake's going to take his base. We're going to have more tonight at 10. We're going to have live highlights. You're totally going to want to tune in. Patrick's got a really cool sportscast turning up. I apparently need to go get Blake some ice. Let's see him do his victory lap, ladies and gentlemen. Just eating it up. You better run all, yeah, there you go. All right. Guys, back to you.
I like that he's clapping for himself.
Yeah, that's Blake. Yeah, that beanball's that's going to leave a mark.
Right? MK's a powerhouse.